Have you ever found yourself thinking, hey, I could build the next OLX? Well, if you've got that entrepreneurial spark and have considered launching your own classifieds platform, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to dive deep into the world of OLX clone scripts and figure out how to pick the perfect one for your big idea.
I mean, it's a really powerful idea, isn't it? The whole local classifieds model is a proven winner. It's simple, it's resilient, and it actually connects people in a community. Tapping into that kind of energy is just a massive opportunity for any entrepreneur.
But, and there's always a but, here comes the reality check. Building a marketplace like this from the ground up, you're talking about a huge investment of time, money, and let's not forget the technical headaches. For most people, that's a pretty significant barrier to entry.
So, there's the big challenge, that high barrier to entry. This is the exact reason why so many amazing ideas just never get off the ground. But what if there was a way to sidestep that long, expensive, and complicated process of building everything from scratch?
And that, my friends, brings us to the clone solution. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, smart businesses are now turning to these pre-built scripts that already have the core functionality of successful platforms. It's a really elegant and, honestly, super popular way to get your product to market fast.
So what is an OLX clone app, really? Well, think of it like a starter kit or a pre-built foundation for your dream house. You get all the core features you'd expect, listings, categories, user messaging, the whole shebang. And then you get to do the fun part, customizing it to fit your unique brand and your specific local market. It's all about building on a proven model, not starting from absolute zero.
And why is this model so darn attractive? Well, it's just incredibly practical. For starters, you don't have to own any inventory. That's huge. It's also super flexible, so you can adapt it to any local market you want. And best of all, it's designed to grow organically, right along with your user base. It's just a tough, resilient business model. I love this analogy because it just nails the core decision you have to make. Are you looking for a simple, prefabricated house to get set up quickly and just see if people like the neighborhood? Or do you need a flexible architectural blueprint that can grow with you, maybe even become a mansion one day? That's the central question that's going to guide your whole decision.
All right, now that we understand the whole concept, let's get into the nitty-gritty. It's time to actually compare the options out there in 2026 and figure out how to choose the right script for your needs.
So listen up, because this is the most important part. Your entire decision, really, it all boils down to one fundamental trade-off. Do you prioritize a quick and simple launch to test your idea right now, or do you prioritize long-term flexibility and the ability to scale up big time down the road? This little table gives us a fantastic bird's-eye view of the market, so let's break it down with some real talk. If you're playing the long game, you have a big vision, and you need a platform that has serious room to grow, Zipper's going to be your best bet, especially since it starts at a low price. Now, if you're just dipping your toes in and you want to validate your idea with a basic model, Clonify Pro is perfect for that. And if speed is everything, like you needed to be live yesterday, then Migrate Shop is designed to get you deployed fast.
And this slide just perfectly illustrates that trade-off we were talking about. See, Zipper's modular design, think of it like Legos. You can build a simple little car today, but you have all the right pieces in the box to build a giant spaceship later without having to start all over. On the other hand, Clonify Pro gives you that simple car ready to go so you can see if people even want to drive it. It's just not designed to ever become a spaceship.
And check out this price point for Zipper's basic plan. For under $500, you get a foundation that is literally designed to scale with you. This is a total game changer because it means you don't have to sacrifice your long-term vision just to get a low starting price. Now let's put that in perspective. Contrast that with other ready-made solutions like Migrate Shop or Sangvish, which start at over $1,500. See, this just shows the range of investment you could be looking at. And yeah, that higher price might get you a super fast deployment, but you really got to ask yourself if the technology underneath can support your ambitions for the future.
And of course, the market's bigger than just those three. You've got other niche players to think about. Triangle is great for custom, region-specific stuff. Like, say you're building a marketplace just for vintage watches and you need unique verification features. AppCodes is a solid choice if your main focus is making money from day one, because it comes packed with monetization tools already built in. And then there's AppDupe, which is perfect for smaller, more experimental projects, or just getting a quick MVP out the door to see what users think.
So, with all these options, how in the world do you choose the right script for your business? Well, here's the secret. It is not about finding the one with the longest feature list. It's about finding the one that actually aligns with your business goals.
So it all comes down to asking yourself a few honest questions. First, what's your real budget? Not just for today, but for the next year.
Second, how big is your vision? Are you trying to be a small, local player, or are you aiming to be a national giant? Third, do you need any of those special niche features, like for real estate or cars? And finally, how much control do you really want over your platform's destiny?
And that, right there, is the ultimate takeaway. It is so easy to get lost comparing endless lists of features. But the best choice is never the one with the most bells and whistles. It's the one whose entire philosophy aligns with your business vision. You're looking for a partner for growth, not just a piece of software.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. A clone script, it gets you in the game, for sure, but it doesn't win the game for you. In a world that's going to be full of similar-looking platforms, the real question is, what unique value, what special community, what amazing experience are you going to build on top of that foundation to make your marketplace the one that truly stands out?